Good morning everyone. Students, today we will be discussing about the second important gland, that is thyroid gland. Now children, this thyroid gland is the largest endocrine gland. It is the largest endocrine gland weighing about 25 grams. Okay. So this is the largest endocrine gland. Now, as I have already told you that the meaning of endocrine glands is the gland which pour their secretion directly into the blood. They all are endocrine gland. Now, this thyroid gland is the largest endocrine gland and the weight of the thyroid gland is near about 25 grams. Now see children, what is the location of this thyroid gland? It is simply located at the base of the larynx. Now, if you remember, then we have already discussed about the respiratory system. There we have seen the nostrils, then pharynx, then trachea. Upper part of the trachea consists of larynx, which contains voice box, and at the base of this larynx there is, now let me draw in the middle. At the base of this larynx, there is a structure called as thyroid. Clear? So this is thyroid. Now, what is the location? This is found at the base of larynx. Now, from the figure children, it is clear that this thyroid is bilobed. Okay? The two lobes are located on either side of the trachea. And this is your trachea. Made from the cartilages, C-shaped cartilages. In the same way, now the thyroid is located on both the side, on both the lobes side of this trachea. And the two lobes of the thyroid is connected with the help of tissues, and this is called as isthmus. Okay, now if we will see, the parathyroid is not given in the course, but if we will see that the P-shaped structure, that is called as the parathyroid, is found inside the thyroid. So now we are not concerned about parathyroids. This red one is the parathyroid. Okay. We have to see about the thyroid only. Now, next, this thyroid secretes a hormone and it is called as thyroxine, as well as one more hormone, calcitonin. Clear? Now, see the function of the thyroxine. Now we will see about the function of this thyroid gland. Point number 1. It stimulates the growth of the body. Okay? children, this thyroid gland stimulates or helps in complete growth of the body. Then it manages your basal metabolism. Basal metabolism. That is, it helps in oxidation of the body. Cellular oxidation you can call it. Okay? It helps in cellular oxidation. That is, it helps the cell to perform all the activities related with the oxygen and giving off the CO2 plus waste from the body. So it helps in basal metabolism and basically cellular oxidation. Next point, it controls the urine output. It controls the urine output. One more function, it regulates the tissue differentiation. Then, one more function, it used or act as a thermostat. One more point is given, and that is it acts as body thermostat. It means it regulates the temperature, maintain the temperature. Body thermostat means it used to maintain our body temperature. Then one more, it helps or it regulates the protein synthesis. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and so on. Actually, there are many more functions of all this thyroid gland, that it secretes the thyroxine, and thyroxine does all this function. It stimulates the growth of the body. It helps in growth of the body. Even you can write down that it maintains your iodine and calcium level in the body. Okay, so one more point we can write down, that it used to maintain the iodine and calcium level in the body. So what are these functions? The functions of thyroxine, children. Thyroxine. This thyroid gland secretes the hormone called as the thyroxine, and the function of the thyroxine is it used to stimulate the body growth. It helps in the basal metabolism. It controls the urine output. It regulates the tissue differentiation, that helps your tissues to divide and to do the specific function. Then it acts as a maintainer of the body temperature. It used to maintain the body temperature. Then helps in the protein synthesis, or it regulates the protein synthesis. Then it used to regulate the iodine and the calcium in the body also. Then we have one more, and that one more is calcitonin. So now we will see the function of the calcitonin. Okay, so this calcitonin lowers the calcium serum. Okay, calcium in serum and increases calcium deposition and increases calcium deposition in the bones and teeth area. Okay, so that we can protect our body from the osteoporosis, from the disease of the bone. So this is the function of second hormone which is secreted by the thyroid gland, calcitonin. It used to lower the calcium in the serum and helps in the deposition of this calcium either in the bones as well as in the teeth to maintain the structure of the bone as well as the teeth. Then one more, it prevents or it reduces blood clotting. Clear? So the two important functions of calcitonin, one more we can write down. It prevents hypercalcemia, over secretion of the calcium. So it used to regulate the calcium. So this is all about the important functions of the hormone secreted by thyroid gland, that is thyroxine and calcitonin. Now let's see some diseases. Now children, as I told you that all the glands, they used to secrete the hormone in adequate amount, in equal amount. But in case, if these glands do not secrete the hormone in the proper amount, then a person can have the disease. So, if the hormones are secreted in the less amount, then the diseases can be hypo, and if they are secreting the hormones in excess amount, then the diseases can be hypersecretion. Okay. Due to hyposecretion of the thyroid gland, there can be the different types of diseases in children as well as in adults. In children, the name of the disease is called as the cretinism, and in adults, the name of the diseases are myxedema and goiter. First, we will see about the disease of cretinism, which causes in children. So the point number 1 is, it is a disease of infants. It is also called as cretin. It is also called as cretin. Okay. Then, what happens in this disease? Stunted growth. That growth may stop. There may be short hands and feet. Delayed puberty. Now you know the meaning of puberty. It's the adolescent period when a complete development of a boy or a girl takes place. So, delayed puberty, then the absence or the hyposecretion of the hormones may cause decreased body temperature. As we have seen that thyroxine help to maintain the body temperature. So if it will be in the less amount, then it can decrease the body temperature, lower heart rate and lower pulse rate. After that, there may be a pigeon's chest. Now the meaning of pigeon's chest is there is a bulging of the chest in the middle of the sternal region. In the center, that is called as the sternal region. So there may be the bulging in the center. Then pot belly, thick and dry skin. So all these are the symptoms of cretinism. Now see the symptoms of myxedema and goiter. Now see, in adults, it may cause the two diseases, myxedema and goiter. This myxedema has almost all the common symptoms as of cretinism. That is rough skin, tight skin. It can have feeble-mindedness, puffy and waxy skin, swollen face and hands. Along with this, some more common symptoms of the cretinism. Then, simple goiter. Simple goiter, it may be because of the deficiency of iodine in the diet. And children, if there is a deficiency in the iodine, then it may cause the enlargement of the thyroid gland, which shows the swelling in the neck. Generally, this disease is more common in the people, those who are living in the hilly regions, because of the less amount of iodine present in the water, and due to that there may be the deficiency of the iodine in their body, and because of that they may suffer from the disease called as the simple goiter. Now we will see about the hypersecretion of the thyroxine. Now, hypersecretion of thyroid gland may cause exophthalmic goiter, and the symptoms of exophthalmic goiter is increased metabolic activity, increased pulse rate, increased heart rate, and low blood pressure, bulging eyes, and nervous temperament. Okay, so all these are the important symptoms of the hypersecretion of thyroxine. Clear? Now, in the next part of the video, we'll see about the next important endocrine gland. Thank you, children.